Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you a video in the Minotaur KV5. So it's going to be Sand River Assault. We are on the attacking team, and I'm going to be platooned with Spandex and Luke. Spandex is in his Progetto 46, and Luke is in his Egalite, also known as that HM8 AMX, whatever it is. The first French heavy tank that actually had armour. We're top tier, there's one artillery, so I've decided straight away, it's a KV5 video, so you know there's not going to be too much thinking in it. I'm going to drive straight down just the centre of the map. I'm going to keep going until I see an enemy. And we're going to see if I've actually decided that yet. I was going to start driving down there until I got to about the halfway point, and I'm expecting to see a few of the enemy tanks, and I would slow down. But as I'm moving, I actually say to Luke that I'm going to go all the way. Because in this matchup, I'm mainly worried about the artillery. No one else really scares me that much. And as we go, you're starting to see seeing that there's not really anyone spotted. And it's only me and Luke here. So we are in two top tier heavies, but it's just me and him. And when I come around this corner and don't see anyone, this is when I say to Luke, I'm just going to keep going. Luke, being Luke, is 100% on board with my plan. And as you can see there, he said affirmative. And what happens is I'm going to go to this little outcrop in front of me, because I'm going to assume that can help me from the RT. I don't know yet, but that's my thinking. So I'm quite surprised I've not seen anyone at this point, but it's going to be me and Luke versus a lot of enemies. I'm going to keep going to get to my position, and now there's a poor little tier 6. He's got the little 105 derp gun, which I'm in a KV5 with a small line, and you're going to see when he hits me, it just does nothing at all. So I'm not even going to look at him. Luke can handle him. I'm going to get shot on this Tiger 2. If you saw there, his turret looks slightly rounded, which means he is not fully upgraded. Now a Tiger 2, even fully upgraded, the weak point is the turret, 185mm, but you have to hit it flat on. The fact he's got that turret means I'm easily going to be able to shoot straight through it, and also means done at the top gun. Got one shot to the tier 6 light tank as he was going around. I high roll on the Polish tank, but leave him on 1 hit point, which sucks. I try to see the lower plate shot, but I can't see his lower plate because there's a rock there. I'm getting shot from the enemy spawn. I'm assuming by the AT-15. I'm assuming it's a TD, and the fact that I didn't get penned straight through the turret makes you think it was the AT-15, because the SRV's got 288mm of pen. And now I'm going to just try and deal with these lot. Now, I can see that light tank on the minimap, but I'm assuming it's the T-21, the tier 6 light tank I shot earlier, so I'm not too concerned. However, what's going to happen is I get penned from the base where they're at. I ping where I got shot from to let the team know, and again you see I'm just not even looking at that light tank because I'm thinking it's the tier 6 light tank. I get penned, I'm quite surprised, I turn around, it's the fucking LTTB. So I think, alright, I need to deal with him because he can actually do damage to me. So I'm going to reverse angle, back out, bounce a shot, and just get rid of him. A TD's been spotted just to the right. I'll make sure to look, see if he has a shot at me, which he doesn't. And I still want to deal with the Tiger 2 and the Polish tank. Now, back out the way I am here, the Tiger 2, even not fully upgraded, has a very accurate gun, so he's going to be able to hit my weak point. But I've got more alpha damage than he does. So I'm just going to go for the turret, and I'm going to trade with him. I've got more hit points and I've got more alpha. You see I'm going to do it again, he hits me, I aim for the turret, and straight through him. So I move forward again, our team's winning, and what's going to happen is, you see I'm still looking over where that TD's at. Now I see it's the STRV. I'm eyeing up a potential ram target there, because he weighs fuck all, so he's a potential ram coming up later in the game. So I have made a mental note of that. What's going to happen is, I'm going to have another look at Tiger 2 and see how much health he's on, and you're going to see I'm going to switch from an AP round to a high explosive sham. I don't get too many opportunities to use this, but you always hear people say about using high explosive to kill low health heavies. I could just go through his turret, but you know, you don't get the opportunity too often to use high explosive shells for this purpose, so I thought I'd do it. So nice just use of high explosive to kill a low health enemy tank. Looking at the enemy team list, I've now decided now's the time for me to make my move on the STRV. The only issue is, see, I'm going to start moving back and forwards in case the AT-15's looking at me. He does start turning this tank. I shoot on the move because I want to keep moving. Unfortunately, the STRV's got to pen straight through me with this 288 PAM, and I realise he's going to reload before I can ram him. And because I'm a one-shot, I have to kill him. Now, if I could survive another shot, I would just let him shoot me and still go for the ram, but as it was, he probably would have killed me before I got to the ram, which is a bit sad. I'm going to ignore the tier 6 light time. I'm going to head towards the AT-15 because I'm also thinking the artillery's going to be behind there. And if you notice, this entire game, artillery didn't shoot at me once, so clearly that little rock was working for me. Now I'm on very low hit points, where even a high explosive shell from the AT-15 low caliber gun might, well, it's probably a couple of them, but he might be able to do something to me, and I obviously don't want the artillery to get anywhere near me. Snaps up the light tank, and now it's time to go for the AT-15, but the AT-15 has 10 degrees of gun depression, so I need to be slightly worried. So I'm going to try and find a position to get a shot over at him. The artillery gets spotted, as expected, behind the AT-15. I don't want to go too far forward because of the fact the AT-15 will be able to pop over and shoot me. So what I'm going to do is, as he comes over, excuse me, I'm going to try and get a shot into his cupola. I don't know where I get it, but I'm going to keep aimed, and as he comes back up, fire a shot. Now I don't hit his weak point, I hit his superstructure, so that bounce is a bit of a shame, but understandable. So I'm going to try again. I do actually hit his weak point, but I bounce, so I can't pen his weak point with 227 pen apparently, so I'm going to load a premium round. And as luck would have it, as I do that, he turned around and shows me aside, so I could have penned him with a standard round anyway. And that is my 6th kill. And now it's just going to be the team running up to go chase after the Comet who's left. I saw him fire a shot there, so you're going to see him actually going to pre-aim over where the shot came from, just in case he gets spotted again. As Spandex makes his way up there. And he does, but he's in the position I wasn't aiming properly, and he's able to back away. But this game, KV5, me just doing my usual thing, I just drove straight up the middle of the map, just no fucks given, just didn't give a fuck. And it worked out. I didn't get hit by RT. I took a few shots, but this thing has a lot of hit points to spare. I used HE to finish off a low health tank. I tried to go for the ram, and just overall, it was quite a chill game. I didn't take it too seriously, which is how every KV5 game goes for me. And I think I had a silver boost active this game, which on the Hydra, the Minotaur, and the Ragnarok with their 75% silver boost is very nice. But we'll be able to tell if I had the silver boost on or not by how much silver I got at the end here. I think I only fired 1 or 2 premium rounds this game as well. So I made 275,000 profit, so I definitely did have a silver boost active. 3,400 damage almost, 6 kills and 1,400 blocked. Got the high caliber, top gun, and that ace tanker. And just overall, pretty fun game where I just didn't really plan much, I kind of drove straight down the map because why the fuck not? Because top tier heavy tanks. And on the enemy team, their artillery did the most damage on their team, so and that's considering he didn't shoot at me the entire game, so he must have been wrecking our team across the map. So thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.